Hey guys, what is up, the Gaming Gadget here? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about DC Legends of Tomorrow, Season 3, Episode number 14. Our question for today is, why do the Totems hurt Mallus? We know that they do hurt him because when Nora was a little kid, Zari touched her when she was possessed by Mallus, and it gave her kind of a shock. She kind of blew up a little bit. And after the team did some more investigating, we found out that he can be harmed by these Totems. But why? Well, after doing some deep investigating of my own, I decided that maybe Mallus used to be a totem bearer himself, and an evil one too. Now I know that when Amaya and Zari went on their vision quest to go see their ancestors, the land was being corrupted because the Darks now possessed the Totems, and because they were evil, it was having this negative effect on the land and the ancestors. The ancestors were becoming more weak, more unstable. Basically, they had very little energy left in them to even carry on their day-to-day things. So we know that it is a possibility that when an evil totem bearer touches a good totem bearer, it could weaken them, as it is to Amaya's ancestors. But is it possible that when a good totem bearer touches an evil totem bearer, it can cause them immense pain? I would have to say yes, which is why the Darks are now trying to take all the totems from the good side and bring them onto their side, so that the Legends now have no defense against Mallus. Because the more totems that the Legends have, the more pain they're going to be able to inflict upon Mallus. Now, real briefly, you guys are probably wondering what totem Mallus used to have, and I would have to say that it's probably Zari's totem that she has now, or the Death Totem, just because one of the theories is that Mallus could be Zari's brother, and we know that Zari's brother used to have Zari's totem, and with the Death Totem, we know that Mallus was able to resurrect Kuwasa, and the only way that I can think that possible is by using the Death Totem. Anyways, guys, tell me what you think about that theory down below in the comments. I'll try to respond to as many of you guys as possible. But moving on to our next subject, our question now is, will Amaya and Nate get married soon? We know that they are starting to get back together in the relationships, especially in this last episode, with it being centered around rock and roll and them having their music moment. And in previous episodes, we've kind of started to see their relationship evolving even more. However, we do know in the future, Amaya has to go back to her time and start a family of her own. And she thinks that they're destined not to even be together in the first place. But here's the thing, it is totally possible that Nate could go back to Amaya's time with her and start a family there. And I'd have to say, if they do get married, that is probably the most likely thing they would do. And quite frankly, I feel like they will eventually get married. The show has been playing with their relationship for the past 2 seasons now, and it's evolving now more than ever. I don't think that the show is gonna throw away the work that they've been doing for the past 2 seasons, which means that they do have to get married at some point. So now the question isn't will they, the question is when. Definitely not this season because we're involved so much with Mallus, but if it does happen to be, it would be the very ending of the season finale, I'd have to say, or maybe the premiere of next season, but my biggest guess would be sometime near the finale of season 4, just so that we get a little bit more time for the relationship to evolve, because they're still not entirely strong in their relationship. And I think that an extra season is definitely what they need to just kind of top it all off and just heighten their emotions a little bit more. So be looking for them to get married around the season finale, or at earliest mid-season finale of next season. Guys, you know that Sarah becomes evil in the next episode, and the Death Totem is basically calling to her, and it basically turns her flipping evil. What if this isn't Sarah who the totem is calling to? What if it is Mallus? We know that Mallus had possessed Sarah a little bit while ago, and as I was saying earlier in this video, the Death Totem could have used to been Mallus's, as he was able to resurrect Kuwasa. So it is possible that the Death Totem is calling to Mallus, and we will see what goes on with that tonight in the next episode. But guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all next time. Thanks for watching, and of course, Gadget on.